and welcome to a very busy First Coast Living. I'm Casey DeSantis.
That's right. I'm Curtis Dvorak. It's a great Thursday. We got a bunch of people in the studio here. Got a great show.
We sure do. I wish we could show a shot of everyone sitting here. We have a fashion show coming up. You're going into the lobby in a few seconds to test out our technical abilities to see whether we can look in the front, because we're going to talk about Stuff the Bus literally in a couple of minutes. But first, This Is Us fans.
Do you watch this?
I do not.
Oh my God.
But there are a lot of people who say they just absolutely love it, and they're getting excited about season 2. And I guess it has to do with the new poster, but I wouldn't know why because I haven't watched it.
Well, so the new art shows Jack and Rebecca smiling, which if you watched last season, you know that that's really a very good thing. It features teenage Kevin, Kate, and Randall as teenagers. Season 2 starts September 26th. It airs Tuesdays on NBC. And folks, if you have not watched it right now, I think they're showing season 1 again to catch you up on it. And just a couple tips when watching it.
Okay.
Have tissues, won't cut it. Tissues won't cut it. You got to have a bath towel standing
one
by,
of those.
because it is every episode. It is
a tearjerker,
as Jared says, snot bubbles, crying. Jasmine, my lovely wife, the first episode. So every episode, I'll look over at one point, and she's just crying, and then she looks at me, and I'm watered up and crying, and she's like, "This is my favorite show."
Yeah, it's one of those where sometimes you have people they want to hold it back, right? They don't want to cry in front of you, but you know they're on the verge of tears, but you don't want to show it. But I have heard this is pretty
catch
pretty
up on
emotional.
it. Catch up on it. You got to, because it is definitely a must see, and I'm looking forward to the return. I don't know why people are freaking out about the smiling, because there was some turmoil in the relationship at the end of last year, so it's good to see them smiling. But the show jumps all over, takes you back in time, then forward, and so it takes you a little bit to catch up. But when you do, it's just amazing. Real issues, real emotion, and it's so powerful.
There you go. There's a ringing endorsement. So, okay. Speaking of photos, by the way, we saw the poster a second ago. Do you ever take those touristy photos? Reason why we ask is because there's a photo gallery that's getting a lot of attention on usatoday.com. The pictures, some people say they should stop taking. They shouldn't do the touristy photos, according to USA Today. The pictures, like we saw the Leaning Tower of Pisa a second ago, feet and selfie pictures, and so there's this big article about why you shouldn't do that. And I know you take a lot of very unique photos, not necessarily your traditional
what I wanted to show is you can just take a normal picture at the Leaning Tower of Pisa. As we walked up to it, and now if you get yourself a drone, hold on this one for a sec, you get yourself a drone, this is the best way to take selfies, because you don't have your arm sticking out, in the photo. You fly the drone out 10, 15 feet away from you, and you get a nice wide angle shot there. So if you don't have a drone, though, that's a little more problematic. But the other way at these sites, take something different. Take a different picture at the Leaning Tower of Pisa than what everybody else takes. So I did that. And there was what you couldn't see in the frames on both sides of us is literally every one of those pillars. As we walked up to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, every one of those pillars had somebody standing on it with their hands doing this.
Oh, like they're propping it up.
Yeah.
Well, I bet no one was doing that.
No, they didn't.
They're probably like Americans.
Yeah, they weren't sure, but everybody's doing the same pictures. And then, do you do the ones when you go on like trips with Ron? Well, you have pictures that nobody has.
Have you ever seen me take a selfie?
No selfies.
No selfies.
But you know the picture, like holding the girl holding the guy's hand, and the guy's taking the picture, and the girl's pulling him into the scenery that they're going to?
No.
Don't take it. Don't do
that? Okay, well, I don't have to worry about it. Sounds complicated.
I mean, you want to have pictures that are memorable that nobody else has, which you have plenty of those. Not many people have your daughter on the White House lawn or
that was pretty cool.
Inside the Capitol.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, I know. The thing of, and I find, and I'm not a selfie person, but I've become this close to getting a selfie stick because I want to get pictures with Matt. And Jovi Porter and I have talked about this all the time because I have a lot of pictures with Ron and Madison because I am Johnny on the spot with the camera, right? But the other way around, like I want to get pictures of me, and so and Ron will do it, but and he has taken quite a bit, but I don't, I want to take a lot because then I can choose from which ones I, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Anyway. You got to get in some of them.
Yeah,
we'll get you a drone.
Okay. Oh, there you go. And that's the advanced way of doing it. I just get big old. Then I'll crash it into something. Be terrible.
Well, we do have. We've been covering Stuff the Bus all week.
We have been. So the big day is tomorrow. So I'm going to test, like I said a second ago, our technical abilities, and we're going to walk over here to interview Keto Porter. He is with United Way. Coming up tomorrow, Keto, is a big day for you guys because it is the day that we are officially going to stuff the bus. Because people always ask, are you literally stuffing a bus? And the answer is yes.
We're trying to.
From top to bottom. Okay, so What are we stuffing it with, and why do you say this is just so important?
Yeah, so we're stuffing it with all types of supplies for students throughout the school year. You know, you're talking paper, pencils, earbuds, calculators, markers, everything that's essential for a student to start the school year off right.
And why is it important, in your opinion, that the kids get these supplies? I mean, it seems obvious, yeah, they need pencils, but it's more than just that, right? It's a feeling about the start of the year.
It's absolutely vital to make sure that all of these students have what they need day one coming into the schools, and that has a ripple effect. You know, you want to start off fresh, happy, you know, inspired, and you want to make sure that they have everything that they need to be successful, like, again, throughout the school year.
And have you noticed, in your opinion, when they don't have those supplies and they look around the classroom and they see those other kids, they do have those supplies, like it weighs on? Because I remember to this day still going in my little cigar box, right, open it up, and we're comparing school supplies with all the other kids. So for those kids that don't have them, it's real. I mean, that's got to be tough.
Oh, it's absolutely tough. Like I said, you want to make sure that all the kids, you know, come into school ready to succeed, and it's nothing like having those supplies like everyone else when they walk through those doors, to be able to open up your box of goodies, if you will, and having everything that's essential for you to, like I say, level the playing field, making sure that you have everything that's essential to be successful.
Okay, so what, and we're going to go out in a second to Curtis, who's in the lobby, to find out, you know, how people can drop things off there. They have a barrel out there, various locations. First Coast News is going to be out there. What are some of the supplies that you found are essential for the kids? Pencils, pens, yes, but beyond that, what else?
Yeah, you're talking about composition books. Again, you're talking about calculators. You're talking about earbuds. A lot of things that's academically going on. They have computers, so they have to have those earbuds and things of that nature. So again, just those things that we needed when we were in school to make sure that they have exactly, like I said, what they need. And the drive is really important, that we're supporting the teachers. The teachers are able to identify those students that are in need, and that's what's really critical, and like I say, we're really happy about in this partnership with First Coast News.
And I know United Way, you guys are really doing a lot of good work here with the station to try to make a difference for the teachers and the students. We appreciate you, Keto, for being here and everything that you're doing. In the meantime, let's go out to Curtis. So to find out if you would like to donate or be a part of the big day-long event tomorrow, Curtis is literally in the lobby with how you can take part. Curtis.
That's right, that's right. I'm out here. We got all kinds of school supplies here for stuff in the bus, and I'm out here with Kathleen Adkins, principal over at Sally B. Mathis Elementary, right?
Right, absolutely.
What is this? What is it? I mean, looking at this, does this excite you because all of these supplies that people are donating already?
It does. As a matter of fact, it makes me excited for the school year to start, especially for our teachers who are in desperate need of supplies. Of course, you know, a lot of our families, you know, bring supplies the first day of school, but you can never have too many, you know. So
some of the things we want to get out there, obviously you can bring supplies out. We're going to be out tomorrow at the town center. But what's I mean, obviously you see notebooks, erasers, pens. What's the most needed stuff?
The most things that we really need are pencils, notebook paper, expo markers. You can never go wrong with those. Erasers and glue sticks. Those are usually the biggest needs that we normally have to replace throughout the entire school year.
Glue sticks, yes, I remember these well.
Yes.
The thing that a lot of people, we talk about all the time, people don't understand how much money teachers are spending out of their own pockets to make sure their kids in their class have all the supplies they need.
Absolutely. On average, usually teachers spend anywhere from like $250 to $500, in some cases more, depending on what level they are, high school, middle school, elementary.
Come on, people. We're
already a lot, I know.
We're already making them deal with our kids. We shouldn't make them have to dip into their pocketbook.
Absolutely. But yeah, so anything that you can give, please bring it out, because it'll definitely go to support not only the schools, but teachers, which then trickles down to also students.
No, this is fun stuff. I see book bags. We got all kinds of hand sanitizer, clean hand wipes. You definitely need those.
Absolutely.
Because the start of the school year is always when all the kids start getting sick.
And of course, you know, then we also need them when it comes time for like those cold months, you know, January, February, cold season. So those always come in good handy as well.
No, lots of fun stuff out here. Oh, wait, is this frozen backpack? This is good stuff.
Yes,
I had a Dukes of Hazzard one when I was in school.
My daughter actually had Elsa one year too.
I'm actually excited to be standing here talking to you about without being sent to you by a teacher, because I usually got sent to the principal's office.
I understand.
Yeah, but it wasn't my fault ever.
It never is.
All right, when do you guys head back to school?
Duval County starts back on August the 14th.
August 14th. All right, so we're going to be able to get these supplies tomorrow out at the town centers. We're going to be out in front of Toys R Us and Best Buy. and we're going to have one big bus. Our goal is to get 2 buses.
Oh, wonderful. Please, anything.
And
we would be grateful.
And how do you guys get these supplies once we collect them?
So once you collect them, then they're actually taken to the full service sites, which are about 8 of them, and then they're dispersed to the 80 different schools per site.
Very cool.
So, yeah.
Well, anybody out there who's thinking about it, tell them why they need to bring in some supplies.
It's all about children, and it's really about just supporting our kids, which then supports our community, and really just makes the world a better place.
That's right. Help our teachers out.
Absolutely.
And these are just 3-ring binders. What happened to Trapper Keepers? They not do those anymore?
No, they don't. But I used to have one too.
No more Trapper Keepers?
No.
Oh, well. All right. Well, again, Town Center. Tomorrow we're going to be out there stuffing the bus. Don't forget, 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. And you have the option of donating online at unitedwaynefl.org/donate.